Before we get into reviewing matches, I want to let you guys know that as of the recording of this video, the last hacker replay is at 62,000 likes. Safe to say that by the time this video comes out, it'll reach the 65k goal, which means next hacker replay will likely feature a sexy cop outfit. You guys did it. The least you can do is like this video as well to show your excitement. Now let's get into reviewing hacker matches. We have N. Jasu accusing W shared, and this is another 9-round match. Okay, Vigil ran out. Freest kill of Ash's life. I think that Rook re-peeked without even aiming down sight the second time. Oh no, he did. He was just bad. So far, this just seems to be like a rank star. This guy's just pre-firing, and then the Frost walks into it. I wonder if that's why they're gonna accuse him. They're gonna be like, oh, I was just walking around and then Ash shot me through the floor, but Ash or Frost walked into it. Because this guy has to ace in order to win for his team. And we got a pro on the other team using Ella Shoddy, like everyone should. See, like, Ella Shoddy can beat hackers. If it's Asian servers, you should really just report and move on. Is that what it's like in the Philippines, Jex? Okay, he said towards the end he snapped to someone through the wall. If you're talking about that right there, this is literally him pre-firing. And then she shoots at him.
I just love Dex, bro.
It is fast reaction, but he doesn't snap to her. He snaps towards the direction of the sound, which a good player can snap to. We'll move forward and see if you guys mean anything else. Oh, you mean that? I mean, I wouldn't really consider that too suspicious. To me, this just like, it looks like the doc happens to be standing where he's aiming through the door because he's waiting for him to push him.
Snack with that wig and gavel.
Like, Doc is like lining up, but he's holding the angle on the door. This is the only issue I have with the hacker review series. A lot of people go in with the preconceived notion that the person who's accused is 100% cheating. So they see all these like small things that are pure coincidence. They're like, no, this has to be proof, or like this makes them more suspicious. It doesn't really. And when you guys see the outlines, you just immediately assume that it's more suspicious because you see the outlines, but people that are being accused don't, assuming they're not cheating. Smoke was like half sprinting, half walking up towards that point. Doesn't surprise me that he turned to look at him. Castle barricaded. He's trying to vault through. God, it's so choppy right now. I don't know why. He went to go look for the closet, and the guy was actually at the rotate, so... Again. Looks like just a normal, good player who's being accused just because they can get kills. Oh. No one's on drones. Gonna have a real hard time disputing that, but like let's go back. Oh, okay. No. We're good. Chat. Stop the suspicion. Look. The Hibana is on drone. And I believe pinged where he was, because you can hear the ping noise. Listen. Okay, well, it didn't go through that time. I heard a ping noise. But I think he pinged, and then Ash just sprinted right there and then shot at it. Because, so look at where Ash is aiming. Ash is aiming above the head, a bit more to the right. The drone on this ping would have pinged. I'm assuming this drone spot is not accurate. Because he can clearly see Mozzie here, but we can't. So he clearly pinged to the right and above a little bit. And then Ash pre-fired where exactly the ping was. And missed. So, not suspicious. That is not a suspicious play. Hibana then kills him. Our only suspicious piece of info so far has been proven false by the fact that his teammate droned. There, he just reacted to where the bullets came from. Any good player, such as myself, would do the same. He gets pretty far because he was getting spotted by the camera, I believe. That's the guy who accused him. Twitch just didn't even bother checking the right side. If he was a cheater, he would have got that kill. So Twitch kills someone from main stairs. Kills two people actually. And Jaeger rotates to trade. Last two are by Tall Tower, I think. Yeah. This one's a little weird. Looks like he's lining him up through the wall, but he didn't even bother shooting once. Which he could have easily, because he could see his arm. I think that was just coincidence. Let's watch it from Zophia's perspective. Walking down the stairs, like if you're sound whoring. Oh, he did turn really fast there, which would actually make a lot of noise. Right here when he like flicks. That would have made a lot of noise. And the Jaeger just swings. I mean, it was a little bit weird how it lined up, but I mean, if someone pushes down, walking down the stairs and you hear them and you swing, you're gonna pre-fire and aim where you think they are, which I think he did. They clearly lose this round because it goes to overtime. And he is at 10 kills in 5 rounds, so that is pretty impressive. He thinks the guy's at white window, but then I'm assuming gets a call or ping and realizes that he's actually in shower hallway. Because Jaeger gets shot at, so he probably calls it out, or maybe the camera's up. No, I don't know. Either way, he realizes that he's looking at the wrong place and looks at the hallway. Plays with volume at 150%. I don't know how. I play with audio on my desktop at 20%. That's the level I play with. I don't know how you guys play with like 180%, because it would literally make me death. He sees the hatch is open. He saw the guy's leg stick out, so I assume he's gonna push in here, trying to hunt down this vigil. Oh, he just saw his butt. He goes for the face check here and watch. Oh wait, Did he? I have to try to pause it. It looked like he saw him, but maybe he didn't. No, I'm seeing the door frame. Like this door frame, it looked like it was like his black pants or whatever, but no, he doesn't. That could look a little bit suspicious just because he aimed where Vigil was, but... You know, this is where it's a little bit more suspicious. Is anyone on drones giving callouts? Actually, let's see. Did they... The Vigil dies. No one's pushing that guy out through Zed.
I just love Dex, bro.
That's a little bit suspicious. Because the Oryx... The Oryx came up through the hatch. Oh my god, this is so fucking shaky. He aims at him through the wall. That is pretty suspicious, but maybe he was just holding the side. Like, that's the first time we've seen something that's actually suspicious from this guy. Like, because his Jackal is going into kitchen, so, like, the logical thing as an Ash player would be to go hold the hallway.
Kenny?
But he held it really weirdly. Yeah, just the one time he happens to line up with someone through the wall is not enough to be a full accusation. I think he hears the guy in there, but he isn't sure if he hears him in the hallway or in the kitchen. And Oryx just ran back upstairs, so now he knows. Only 2 Jackal tracks are left. That actually is a good point. Will it show me here? No, it was Vigil being tracked. Finally kills the Oryx. The Doc did shoot him. And the Frost had gotten kills for Master before, so it doesn't surprise me that he's still holding that, but... It did seem a little... just the tiniest bit weird. Oh, apparently Doc had a stim even though his stims were at 0. Yeah, he doesn't win this. The only part that was weird is that when he was pushing up there, like before he killed Oryx, he kept looking at them, like flicking to them between the walls, but he, like, they were also positions that he was just trying to hold angles, like the rotate the door to kids, like the door from Master, stuff like that, so could have been a coincidence. Why knife the floor? A lot of kids do it to copy Godly, which I don't really understand the whole point of it anyways, but yeah, this part's weird. Like, grenade goes off. Why is he looking there? Kind of looks like he's lining up this guy through the wall, and then he looks at this guy. Like, the guy is shooting from there, so if he's really good, he could be just trying to line up the free fire. Like, I've seen people do that, but that was hard to ignore. Oh, wait, Valk is on cameras. Let's see, does she have any callouts for this?
I just love Dex, bro.
Cameras there.
Happy 13 months, homie.
Cameras there. No, no cameras over there. No one else is on cameras, so no idea. No idea how he is pre-aiming a lot of people. Ooh, so much hair came out. I would assume maybe some walls, but it could have just been off of audio call. Like, the guys were shooting, so he could have just been pre-aiming the positions they had shot from. The entire team rotated over to big window, and he's still holding that. He did see the twitch. Okay. Let's break this one down. Here's the weird part for me. So he looks over the trophy, right? He does this face check. He sees the Twitch. Twitch shoots. And then crouches. Ella crouches. And then aims at crouched head height. Like, this player could be just dumb enough that he's like, oh, I crouch. The person's standing. Like, maybe I'll just shoot at their stomach or whatever. Which would be pretty fucking stupid. But he still aims at crouched head height for whatever reason, without knowing that the guy crouched. Also, Ella still has all 3 Grismoths in hand. How did he see Twitch there? Doesn't see him there. He did kind of flicked him through the wall there. Watch. They're just running. And then he looks at Twitch immediately. Like, this could be another case of the replay not being 100% accurate. Like, maybe on his screen he sees Twitch right here, like her arm's sticking out, so he sees her. That's a little bit weird. This guy has a triple kill now. The bandit, not the Ella. Kinda looked like he lined this guy up, but the sledge was shooting from white, so pre-aiming that wouldn't be the dumbest thing in the world. This one might be one where I actually need chat's opinion on whether they're cheating or not. I guess actually no, there he's just holding the locker angle probably. And then he dies to that. Who wins? The hackers team loses. Unfortunately, before I could render a verdict or ask chat what they thought, people in chat thought it would be a good idea to look up his username and tell me that he'd already been banned by BattleEye. The guy was banned recently. He last played 2 weeks ago. And now we know that because chat spoiled it. Fuck you, chat. So in this match, I believe we have XX Evil Doctor XX, who's accusing Tezgai Natsuki. Okay, so he's accusing the Jaeger. This is a 9-round match. So we'll see. He just looked at the drone 2 times and just didn't shoot it. That's a little bit weird, but not necessarily suspicious. He's aiming at a fan. Okay. This could be sheer coincidence that he happens to be lining up with the guy through the wall. He does seem to be positioning himself really weirdly. No one's even in Sunrise. This is better for the accused as he's aiming somewhere where no one is. It's the Ash on the balcony on the right. Trying to go for the pixel. Okay, that is definitely a client-side bug because that shield is still up. This man cannot control the new Jaeger recoil. him aiming at the roof makes sense because the ace did break open the wall. Granted, it was quite a while ago, so I'm surprised he's still aiming there now, but I would kind of do the same. Saw the Yana clone. First round, he looks bad. So far in both the rounds, he went on cameras right off the bat to kind of get an idea where people were pushing from. So if that comes into play later, we might have an understanding of why he was accused if he is not guilty. So far, he has done nothing. Never thought you would really be wearing that wig. Hey man, when I sell out for those likes on YouTube, I go full sellout. Okay, we're just gonna fast forward because no audio sucks. Look at that ban wave. Okay, was that suspicious? He looked, oh no, I went way too far back. Okay, he looks to the left, sees no one. Who's he about to kill? Ace. So he runs out, looks way too far to the right, realizes that he's looking at Ace, and just sprays until he kills him. Not a suspicious kill, and honestly something that most people would do in any game of Coastline. That aim though on the Yana, that was like me level aim. He somehow downed her. Last guy's upstairs. He tried to C4 him, and it looked like he actually almost C4'd himself. Valkyrie gets the kill. What are the odds that he just toggles in the last round? I wonder if he's gonna rush. Because I have found that a lot of the accusations towards hackers, especially, like not ones on this show, but just from people in game, most people accuse others of hacking if they rush, because they're like, well, you rushed, so you know all of the info and killed us all. Right there, the Yana clone spotted out the cat or the pulse. Yeah, as soon as someone rushes, they're like, no, he has to be cheating. Only cheaters rush. While that looks like a little bit weird that he looked over there, I would, if I'm pushing up that stairs and not rushing in, like he's not really rushing right now, I would have done the same thing. You check for a theater. You can probably hear the Cade walking around. And now he's gone disoriented. Yeah, the Cade keeps like standing and walking around. He just got killed by the Zofia though. Oh. My game crashed? Yep. So Zofia gets the kill for him. Now we're back to where we were before. Alright. Nothing suspicious there. Remember, he got the kill on Pulse, but that was because Yana clone spotted him and then Pulse was on the run. He got the kill on Valkyrie, who was in theater, but he pushed up the stairs and then he held theater, which is a pretty common angle to hold when you push up the stairs, because if you push up there, they can get an angle on you. What? He jumps down, he jumps over, and he dies from fall damage. Oh, I was about to say, it made the sound of the door breaking even though he shot rocks. This, it happens to line up with the Jaeger through the wall, but it looks like he was just pre-firing the left side in case anyone was going to peek it. He's just kind of walking through the map right now. He is checking everything though, which makes me feel more confident when he walks up here and then like checks this, is that he's doing that downstairs as well. He's checking every corner to make sure that he's safe. Like he's checking where people aren't, which if he was hacking, I would just assume that he would only go look for the people where they actually are. How he didn't kill the Jaeger, I do not know. While they're down a person. I'm assuming this might be it. Because it looks like he's about to run in here and just murder a bunch of people. Or he'll just be completely blind to the fact that Mira just ran across. Okay, he runs in, gets a triple kill in 30 seconds. Didn't even get either of those 2 kills. Maybe that's why he accused him? Being like, whoa, how did he know I was, or that someone was on cool vibes and that we could just be pushed on site, but like, it's just a rush. I did see some people in chat being like, let's just move on to the next match and stuff. The reason why we don't do that is because we did have one match in one of the previous recordings where the guy was like doing some weird stuff, but nothing enough to be like he's cheating. And in the last round, at the last kill, he just blatantly looks at him through the wall and chases him and then guns him down. So you can't just skip this like part of the match just because someone doesn't look suspicious so far. You have to watch it all the way through. So far we spent 2 minutes just walking around to get to the front door. I'm assuming I don't think they can win it here. It's a 5v2. Unless he just goes fucking off. He flicked over to that Vigil. Oh, Vigil sprinted right at him. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people just sprint around like that and expect to never be heard. Probably is telling his dead teammates to watch that drone, so if he turns around, then we know why. Oh, that was almost a headshot. Standard kill. His reaction sometimes is a little slow, where he could have, like, I think he could have got that echo kill. He just kind of stared at him and then reacted slowly, but we are looking at the perspective of the submitter, so it does not really account for the ping that a lot of the people will be watching have.
I just love Dex, bro.
I was about to say, this would be suspicious if he went for the kill here, but he just runs past. And then Dokkaebi takes him down. And let me guess, while Mira's outside. Oh, never mind, I was gonna say Valkyrie diffuses it. What? That was a kill? This is the most suspicious thing that's happened in the entire game. How is this a kill? Look at what he shoots. He got a headshot? I would have accused this person. This is it. I'm assuming that orange team wins here because blue's accusing them, so. Okay, plant is going down. And it's a 2v2. 1v2 now. What was the submission? I don't... Like, the only round I can think of that would have been accusatory would have been the rush that he did on Kitchen. That was... No, there's, like, not even anything suspicious. That was just a waste of time. I want to throw something in that I noticed while editing. I believe the claim that he was hacking came from the round where he rushed through Kitchen because of this last almost kill. You can see as he's swinging the door, he pre-aims where the Jaeger is through the wall and aims for the head, but Sledge gets the kill first. Keep in mind, in this clip, you can see Sledge shooting at the bathroom door, and we don't know the comms. Maybe someone on the team said, hey, they're in the bathroom door, so he just pre-aimed it and tried to shoot. Still not enough to call them a hacker, but that's the only rationale I can think of as to why they were accused. No, I would say not guilty. The guy who was accused wasn't even good. He was just running around, happened to get some kills. Like, that was a garbage game. So in this one we have Pink Ducky with his teammate Flatty Hole, and they're accusing Camo.Elm and Gyra. And then said those two players were the most suspicious, but everyone else could also be suspicious. And we're starting things off with them immediately team killing someone else. This guy's holding a pixel angle. Almost got a double there. He's quick leaning and pre-firing the pixel angle. Okay. I guess we should watch everyone, because it said everyone could be suspicious. I don't even know how that was a kill. Looks like it went through the wood thing. This is a short one as well, so maybe it will be an obvious cheater. Wait, how did this guy get down? Well, as much as you could make the argument that he heard him shooting, the fact that, look, when he shoots here, he stops turning and stops adjusting his aim as soon as he hits the zero, and then just flat out kills him. I'd already be willing to say that the camo guy is probably cheating, just solely based off of that. Thanks for the subs from Flippers and Jim, and thank you. Not a big birthday guy, but what better way to spend my birthday than with chat? The horrible children that they are. That's not that suspicious. This guy just is aimed to be prone level. Oh, no, never mind. Ah! So Camo is the main suspicious, Gyra is the second most suspicious, but I can't say Gyra's really done anything too bad. It just seems like he's constantly holding pixel angles on people. This guy definitely watches Coconut Bra. Was there any reason for him to aim? Not really. Like, I guess he could be clearing everything and then realize he saw the Hibana and flick down. It's not crazy, but it seems weird that he's aiming to the right there. And then does that. Like, as much as I want to say he's suspicious, like, this is just him running. He sees Ash for so long and then kills her. And then Zero shoots, misses. Apparently that's a headshot. You could hear the sledge walking around above him. And then the sledge just walks right into him. He's adjusting his aim to be crouched level. He knows they're gonna be crouched level. If the guy on the right, he aims standing level, then we know. He kind of aimed crouched. I would still say overall the entire encounter was pretty suspicious. Like, he knew which side people were on, when they were gonna push. Kills the Blackbeard. The Vigil kind of just is waiting, and then it's already a 1v3. Okay, so she's on the balcony. Ella's here, walks away. IQ drops. Ella's watching the balcony again, and then runs downstairs for some reason. I don't think default cam looks over there, and then IQ is walking across. Like, I guess you could hear her shooting there. And then Ella just keeps following. Like, you could probably hear her sprinting, I guess. He seems to be, like, he knows where he needs to go, but he doesn't know what he needs to do. So to me, that seems like cheating teammates being like, oh, they're over here, and he's just kind of going, being like, where? Like, where do I go? You're just shot again. There was a Valkyrie. There could have been Valk cameras, but the fact that he kind of just followed him across the map seems weird. My only guess for why he would have changed, but we can't check because the teammates are dead, is if default camera was still up next to kitchen, then they could have given the call being like, oh, like he jumped in through bicycle, because default cam, I'm pretty sure, can see into bicycle. Or at least here. They're running around like they have nothing to lose. Okay, they're watching the clash through the floor. If they impact... They're literally just tracking. Yeah, and he was about to floor bang her, which I don't think any of the the attackers are going to be able to ping. Maybe? Let's see. Look at the fucking clash. Still live, by the way. Oh my god, what is happening? Like, they could have made it, but the entire time here, even when they're not looking at the door, Ash and Zofia are just tracking the clash through the floor. So these two are definitely on something. These two are working together, and they're tracking people through the floor. The others may be queued with them. We can check after. So, like, even right there, he was about to kill or shoot exactly where Clash was and kill her. He's with the IQ this time. Who's the guy that they team killed twice. Wow. Wait, did he had his scanner out? He never once took his scanner out.
I just love dicks, bro.
He never once took his scanner out, and IQ is trying to be like, oh yeah, he's over there. Alright, there's the definitive proof. The IQ is with them 100%. And they're just wallbanging him, being like, oh yeah, we saw you on your scanner, because we have IQ. That is just blatant. Oh, now he's looking at people to floor bang. Watch, he's like, come down here, start scanning to give me callouts. Do they not know how this gadget works? He's just following, who is this? Ella? He's just following Ella with the gadget. And they're trying to cover it. Like, look, he's following her around being like, oh, I can see them. Oh, these hackers are trying so hard to cover their tracks. It's just sad. Okay, let's see the last 2 kills. Yeah. So we don't even need to look at their stats to know for sure that the Ash, who was camo, the Zofia slash Sledge, I think, towards the end, who was Gyra, and then the IQ, who was the creepy guy, are all together and cheating. They are guilty.
Dex, bro.
100%. Alright, the camo guy has been banned. He was queued with Gyra, who also got banned. Shock.elm, who also got banned, but was not in that match. Creepy.vyrx? Yes. Alphonse, who has been banned, and was queued with him 8 times. Not banned, and did not queue with them. He did queue with the I'm Licks guy, who is also not banned and only queued with Darren. So, 100% that the hackers were feeding information to this guy when he played Ella, and then that's why he was going around the map trying to find them. I think he's accusing NOJUS 119. That guy in this lobby. So it's either the Valkyrie is being accused or the Buck is being accused. I do not know. Well, the Buck died immediately. Okay, so both people who could possibly be accused are both dead. Maybe this will give us an idea. This guy's 5 kills, this guy has 9.
Judge Varsity Boot to
So,
make me act up.
maybe we have to watch the Buck from the first round. Okay, this guy droned, downed him, and then died. So far, this guy seems to be pretty bad. Apparently, I skipped right past it. That wasn't that suspicious. I was about to skip to the next round because I just assumed he was about to die there. This man revived himself and then killed his accuser. Downed him. Gets the kill on mute. If that's why he got accused, I'm going to be upset. Okay, headshot, nice. That looked a little bit weird. But he did that exact same peek like 3 times before. Keeps on just like very slightly following the guy through the wall, but they are in like a very like stalematey position. Okay. This is a huge... That's why he reported him. He reported him right there because he killed him. That kill is what pushed him over the edge for the report. That wasn't even that nice of a kill. That was just a long-range gunfight that he headshot him on. I don't know. Like, I will say that this guy has done significantly better this round than any previous round. But it hasn't even been, like, that great. Like, his aim wasn't even great there. He also downed the guy and then just left him. I really don't understand what he has done to deserve being reported. This guy's about to bleed out. His teammates just left him. He also reported the buck. Probably for like toxic behavior or something. That was a good kill, but honestly, like, the buck... Like, it's not suspicious because the buck had just shot a bunch. And got zapped by the turret. We know he doesn't get this last kill. Because we know he has 9 kills going into round 7. Like, so far, all I'm seeing is just... They're upset that he has beat them. One time I was, I think, like 0-6 after the first 6 rounds. And then I finally went positive in the 9th round where I was like 7-6. Like the last 3 rounds I just managed to finally get kills. And they keep doing the same thing. They keep just running at the same door. And then being surprised when they die. He would, like, if that was a hacker, he probably would have aimed at head height, not dick height. They just keep going the same way and then dying. But yeah, I'm waiting to see if anything crazy happens, but I'm assuming just he is like, man, this guy was 0-3 and now he is 12-5. Like, he has to be cheating. I assume that's the accusation here. You can hear my Astro just switching through all the cameras trying to get calls. I don't think this guy gets the last. Oh, he does. They keep stacking up. Every single time he like swings, there's 2 of them just standing on top of each other and he just kills both of them. That was incredible timing, I think. That's a little bit weird. Do they have a bulletproof or anything? No. Timing? I've died to that shit. You jump in a window and as soon as you jump in, the guy swings and just pre-fires. The enemy team also has someone who's doing the fair share of kills, the Ash. Meanwhile, this team only has Jaeger and Mozzie. This guy loves to pre-fire, but hasn't actually hit anything here. He ends with an ace, and I think that was 19-5 after being 0-3. That is such a drastic change in performance, but we have the results in 90. 2% of you said that he was not hacking. I went to go look up his stats, and I believe he is completely legit because it looks like he's a consistently plat player, and then now he just drops down to silver and gold just to shit on people. Or my verdict, not guilty. Oh, he has a bunch of information. His name is Lord Zuku. He is accusing Sty. They're in a high plat 3, low plat 2 lobby. Says that we will see as we go. We may be able to skip the first few rounds because he does mention that it becomes more obvious as we go along, so maybe we won't have to pay too much attention to the beginning. Wait, what? This is a little suspicious. He knew the Legion was there, but how? Everyone else is doing their own thing. Legion had only just gone there. This could be a fast one. Let's make some... I want to say that's a little bit suspicious, but... Oh wait, the drone's outside. What? Okay. Well, it's glitchy as fuck, but he did his Rema dash or Oryx dash, so you make a very loud, like, stomping noise when you do that. But I do not blame the Hibana for turning around and looking over there, because if you hear that Oryx dash, you know what to do. He knows where this Malusi is, even without information. That's kind of suspicious. Interesting. The one thing I notice a lot, and that makes me more suspicious of players, is when they push in like this without checking anything. Like, they just know where the last two people are. There could be calls, they could be like, hey, the last two are not on site, but like something like that. The Twitch drone's here, so it's not like he knows that he's holding the door. But yet when he swings here, he aims at head level and tries to pre-fire the head, but misses. How does this match go to 9 rounds? So the entire round he's been constantly in the know of where people are, and this time, now he's looking the wrong way. The first round, though, on the Legion was the most suspicious thing he's done. I have never known anyone to pre-fire through that wall after breaking down the door, especially when site's on top floor. He misses all these shots, and then watch when he goes here. He's aiming at his leg. Or like he's aiming low, and then he goes to the head.
Love Dex, bro.
Did he have any reason to know that Sledge was there? Oh, he could see his head poke out. He cannot control the recoil on Jaeger's gun now. can't even hit a drone. Excuse me? He's pre-firing before he can even see them. Like, he's literally pre-firing through the wall. So he shoots the Ash down, sir, and then here. The ace was like as he peeked, but... I'm having a harder and harder time saying that he's legit. Well, okay. Why couldn't he just do that from the get-go? Why do these hackers have to drag this on until overtime? They spawn.
I just love decks, bro.
Well,
Varsity.
does anyone still want to say that he's just getting lucky? Because there is the 100% undisputable proof. 100%. He's so bad! He died. He was flicking to them. Through all, like, flicking to all of them through the wall, and he still died. It really did get more and more obvious as the match went on. The court sentences Sty Dot to 12 years without the touch of a woman. Or I guess 12 more years without the touch of a woman. Guilty. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for watching another hacker replay. If you have a match that you'd like reviewed, use the link below to submit it, and make sure to add the information that I have on the screen. See you guys next week for more hacker replays.